Hi, it's Candy with The Art of Planning, where we plan pretty, powerful, and on purpose. And today we're going to do a fun video. Are you ready? The name's fun. It's called Why I Almost Returned My New Franklin Planner Aurora Black Binder. Show binder. Or really, we're going to call it Be Who You Be. You know, do you guys ever start out like thinking one thing, and when you think about that and you ponder on it and you think a little more, it kind of evolves into something else? I mean, it's really what you started with, but it becomes, it becomes this other thing. I started this timer, and by golly, I'm going to get it started. There we go. If you knew what was behind this, you would know why I'm forging ahead right there on this, okay? So, yeah, we're going to talk about the Franklin Planner, the Aurora one. It's a new one that I got during the Franklin Planner sale, which is still going on through the 30th, so you can still catch it. But the original purpose of it has kind of evolved and morphed into something else. So it's really going to be about being who you be. Do any of y'all ever find that you struggle with that, or you need to hear that more often, or you need to learn that it's okay to be who you be? Apparently I need to, because that's really what I've been thinking about in the strangest of little ways. I mean, I get my lessons in big ways, and I get my lessons in small ways, and I'm always learning those lessons, though. It's crazy. So in a minute, I'm going to show you my new Franklin Planner Aurora binder. But let me tell you, by the time it got here, I was ready to refuse that shipment. I was ready to just turn it away. I was ready to refuse it, to just be gone with it, without even personally touching it, feeling it, seeing it, getting my personal hands on it, and establishing my own opinion. I ordered this on June the 1st. I think that's probably the day the sale started. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I ordered it June 1st really quickly to when the things went on sale. And between when I ordered it and when it arrived, I was reading reviews, and I was seeing other people that had gotten theirs and they didn't like them. They were sending those puppies back. They had all sorts of bad things to say about them. And I just got really disappointed and really discouraged, and I didn't want to open the box whenever it got here. And I was totally embracing the opinions of others. And I was totally ready to take on those opinions as my own. Now, another thing that you need to know is I read reviews religiously. Not just on planners, on clothes, on appliances, online. When I do stuff online, and I do a lot online, I read reviews. Now, I also know that reviews come with other people's experiences, and they come with other people's objectivity or lack thereof. I mean, there's so much that we have to take into account whenever we are relying on opinions of others, aka reviews. But, when you start seeing a bunch of reviews on one thing in a short amount of time, being the same, it's like, whoa, that must be a dud. So I was letting other people's reviews affect how I felt about something that I hadn't received yet. Now, you guys know, the fact that I use notes is not a stranger to you guys, unless you're just now catching one of my videos. And I use notes, let me say, I use notes, I hope, for you guys, because, and I say this in a lot of videos too, the fact that you are spending your time with me right now is a fact that you are spending this time not doing something else. I appreciate you so very much. But if you're spending this time with me, then I want to give you good content. And I want to make sure that I hit any notes that I think are important to what we're talking about. So yeah, I'm doing notes again. And I wish that I could sit down and just totally speak in the amount of time that I want allotted off the cuff. But I have some points that I want to share because I think they're important. So, you know, we got the notes. I hope that's okay with you. So I was just willing to just, you know, go ahead and not like this binder, even though I personally had not yet had the opportunity to work with it. So I was like leaning heavily towards sending it back right away. Let me tell you a little bit about this, what I knew about it, because of what I'd read off the website. The name of it is Aurora. It's a leather. It's leather, and it came in black or red. It has 1 1/4 inch rings inside. It's got real nice rings. And its regular price was like $79.95, and the sale price was $47.97. Okay, so that's what I knew from the website. And then everything else I knew, I was gleaning from the reviews and things that had, you know, people were posting as they were getting their binders. Now, what I did not know was, you know, what the experience was that gave them their opinions of this, and that's fine. And here, please let me say this too. People come with their own experience and their own opinions, and that is absolutely, totally fine. You know, the same ladies that that were not liking their Auroras are the ladies that every single day I am in a Facebook group with, and I ask them for their opinions, and they give me planner advice, and I turn to them for lots of, they have lots of experience. So these are gals that I trust their opinions, absolutely, totally. So it's no wonder that I was, you know, willing to not be interested in this, because many of them did not like this product. Okay, so let's just clear that up. I totally get it with these gals. I think they're, I highly value their opinions, okay? So, but here's the other thing. When I ordered this, okay, I just told you what, the price was $79.95, and I ended up paying $47.97 plus tax and plus shipping. So, you know what? It's a $47 binder. What are we thinking? I mean, I wasn't expecting bells to go off and the heavenly choirs to start singing when I got this. It's a $50 binder. And when I ordered it, I was in the market for a nice binder. This was not going to be my go-all, be-all wonderful binder. It was going to be a nice black classic size binder. So when I did open the box and I saw this, there was not one thing about this that I was disappointed in. I loved everything. But then I questioned why I loved everything. Like, why wasn't I disappointed in this? What was I not looking for? Like, does that make sense? Why was I okay with this when everybody wasn't? So what I'm saying is, be who you be. Like what you like. Be okay with what you're okay with. So I spent a little time then questioning what I wasn't looking for and what I wasn't finding. Isn't that weird? But it's not weird. Because don't all of you tell me you don't do that. I know we do this. I know we question ourselves. I feel like I'm pretty good about being okay with who I am and with what I like and all that stuff. I never go with the mainstream, and not because I try not to. It's just I usually don't like stuff everybody else likes, so I'm okay with that. But this whole binder thing was really concerning me. So I loved the binder, but I had a little bit of problem being okay with the fact that I liked it when nobody else liked it. So be who you be. It's okay to like things that everybody else doesn't like. I love my little binder, and then especially when I started playing with it and doing stuff with it, I want to take you on a little tour of my Aurora. Okay, back here she's got this really nice little pocket. Can you see? That was kind of a mess. Can you see right back here? Okay. Then she is leather. She's got this this little strap here that just folds in, which I love. She does have, as we talked about, 1 1/4 inch rings. She does have silver right here too, and I kind of like that. Most of mine have had gold. There's another pocket right here. I sure hope this focuses. I just did one, got all the way through it. It didn't focus. That wasn't cool. There's a zipper pocket right here. You can stash some cash, or you could put, I don't know, some things you just want to make sure they didn't fall out, whatever. Here are pockets. You could do credit cards, you could do other cards. I have some little paper clips and just some little cards I've laminated. Well, I would laminate the world if they would let me. And then I did some dividers. I was originally going to use this as kind of a binder for something I wasn't going to use too much, but I've totally changed my mind. I really like this binder, guys. So it will be in use much more than I first thought, even after I decided to keep it. Okay, so I just made some quick little dividers. I probably won't put a date book in here. I'll probably use it for something else. I made some little page binders. What are they called? Is that the right thing? I told you I've done this once already, right? Okay. And then what I did do was I had ordered some paper to go in here from Staples. I do that. I don't know, I do that Staples membership like the Amazon where you don't pay for shipping. And this is Avery paper, 14-30. And it comes with paper that is 7-hole punch, so it fits right in here, okay? And the lines are really nice. And then I also ordered Staples colored paper, pack of 100. The white paper was a pack of 100 also. Now this is 3-hole punch. But if you've got your Franklin hole punch, you can go in here, you can put it in your hole punch. You probably aren't seeing this, I don't know, maybe you are. And then it punches slightly off of the 3-hole punch, but you can still get it to where you can put it in here, and I think it's fine. I mean, if you have one of those personalities that everything has to be exactly right, it might not work for you, but I think it goes in here really good. I like the different colors. There's 4 different colors, and it's worth it to me to not be cutting up my own paper. This is a pocket folder that I made front and back. So I really do like this binder. I really like the binder. It's got 2 pin loops. I usually keep a mechanical pencil up here. And then I've got my pen back here. Has a big pocket in the back for a notepad that then has the 7 punches on it. So, you know what? I almost made a decision that had I known, I would have ended up regretting, because I was going to listen to other people instead of making a decision for myself. So I want to learn to totally make my own decisions. Now, we can't do that. I mean, I don't want to do that and make a problem with it. I mean, it would be silly to ignore reviews all the time and to never ask anybody else for help or for their opinion or for their suggestion or for their guidance. But I also want to be comfortable with what I'm comfortable with, and to feel okay with what I'm okay with, and to be okay with what I'm okay with. So this was kind of about a planner, but it was also about be who you be. If there's ever a chance where you start to question that, maybe don't. Maybe just learn to be okay with who you be. I'll tell you this really quickly. If I had time, I was going to tell. I was going to tell this because it kind of wraps it all up. When I was in high school, my dad was principal at a little bitty tiny small high school, and I went to school there. And you know, it was it's not easy being in high school at all, but when I was in that position, it's like I couldn't do anything to please anybody. I mean, I couldn't please the kids with what I did. I couldn't please the teachers. There was just nothing I could ever do right. So what I learned to do was, since I couldn't please people, I built up this wall. And by doing that, some way or other, I learned that if I couldn't do things to please the kids, and if I couldn't do my classmates and the students, and I couldn't do things to please the kids, then I learned that it was okay to learn to be who I was, because it just really didn't matter anyway, because nobody was going to like what I did anyway. So I could learn to develop my own taste in clothes and my own taste in hairstyles and in makeup and things like that, because it just didn't matter if they liked it or not, because they weren't going to like it. No matter what I did or how hard I tried, they were not going to like it. So I could feel comfortable with embracing my own taste, finding out what it was, you know, doing the hits or miss and that kind of thing, because they weren't going to like it. So I learned to do that at a fairly young age because it was a wall. It was a coping mechanism. So it was, you know, when I was in college and a young adult, that other people then started to mistake that for confidence. And they would say things about my level of confidence. And I thought, you know, I don't understand what you're seeing in that. And they were mistaking that wall for confidence. And whenever I learned to identify that, then I finally started to take down that wall a little bit. But they were seeing confidence. It was the wall that I had put up. So don't build a wall, but learn to be who you be. So maybe as we wrap that all up, it was kind of about a planner, but it was more about, you know what, you're special. You're the only you that there is. So be who you be okay with it. And I hope you enjoyed this in some way, and maybe it spoke to you in some way. Give it a thumbs up, like if you did. Would love to have you subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.